Today, guys, it's all finished, and I cut out a piece of MDF board so I could compare the size real quick on where it's going to look like on the board. But a lot of people do it flat on the board and they just put sand and flock around it. But today I'm going to do something a little different. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this 1-inch polystyrene and I'm going to cut it to make it look like it's actually on rocks or rough terrain. That way it might look like it fell off of a building and landed there or something. So I'm going to move the Aquila out of the way, and I'm going to go ahead and figure out real quick where I'm cutting this out. Okay, so I found it. Not the pieces I was looking for, but that's alright. So just what we're going to do is we're just going to, in a few spots, just rough it up a little bit. Kind of get some of those super sharp edges out. Maybe get in there in the hole a little bit, tear some chunks out. Kind of rough the edge. It's 60 grain, by the way, if you guys were wondering. Alright. Okay, so something happened and my camera cut off. Well, that's okay. So anyways, what we do is we just clean that up, and then because I don't like PVA glue too much when it comes to foam, what I'm going to use is my hot glue gun. So, really? Okay. I'm going to just add some hot glue around the edges, so that's all you really need. And one little strip down the middle. And I'm going to place that on here. I'm going to hold it down for a few seconds, and there we go. It'll dry here in a few seconds. That's why I like hot glue. And our next step will be determining where we're going to put this at. So I'm just going to go ahead and put it down as if it fell somehow. Okay, and then if I can find it, I had a marker. There it is. Okay, I'm going to mark where I'm putting the wings at. And where I'm putting one foot, another foot, the body, and the head, and then the other set of wings. Okay. Alright guys, here's the fun part. This is where we start to, I guess you could say, decorate. Alright, what I'm going to do is, because you don't want it to look so plain, I'm just going to add a little slab of glue and stick some pieces of sprue in that spot to make like a pile of rubble. And it's okay if you have some hot glue sticking up, because it'll give it depth anyways. Okay, and now I made a PVA glue mix out of water and PVA glue, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to spread it around, and I'm going to start adding sand. I'll show you guys how I do that real quick. So now we're going to let it dry, and I'll show you the painting part.